Every moment of your life exists as a fixed coordinate in spacetime. To the laws of physics, the point where your body ceases to function is just as vital and just as present as the chair you are sitting in right now. The feeling of time passing is a product of your internal chemistry. Your brain assembles a narrative from chemical memories, creating a persistent illusion of a moving present that exists nowhere in the physical world. We perceive a direction to time because of entropy, the physical tendency of all systems to move toward increasing disorder. You can remember a cup sitting on a table, but you cannot recall its future position on the floor because the arrow of time only points toward the break. This one-way recording of disorder creates a psychological now. This narrow window of perception keeps us from seeing the true state of our atoms, which exist simultaneously across the entire span of our lives. The idea of a universal, absolute clock ticking for everyone was discarded a century ago when Albert Einstein proved that time is a private experience. Relativity shows that time is linked to motion. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time relative to an observer who is standing still. Because light always travels at a constant speed, observers on differing trajectories will measure the exact same flash of light at two different times. For both of them, the speed of light is identical, but the time it took to reach them is not. If now changes depending on how fast you are moving, then a universal present moment cannot exist. Your today could be someone else's next week. Physicists like Carroll point to eternalism. It suggests the universe is a rigid, unmoving block of four-dimensional spacetime. The past and future are not gone or waiting to happen. They exist physically within the block at all times, like the sides of a room. This means your first breath and your final heartbeat are both permanent features of the universe. They occupy different locations in the block, but they are both equally real. You are trapped in this architecture. Nothing ever truly disappears. You are simply an observer who hasn't reached the future coordinates yet. But the static nature of the block universe is challenged by the chaotic world of quantum mechanics, a realm explored by James Gleick. This is the multiverse theory. It suggests reality is a system of constant, infinite fracturing, rather than a frozen block. Every quantum variable forces the timeline to split. You experience one path, but infinite other versions of you experience every other mathematical possibility. You are a swarm of variants, spread across a web of parallel destinies that encompass every failure and every success allowed by physics. The multiverse replaces the frozen walls of the block universe with a different kind of trap, the forced inevitability of every possible outcome. Whether the universe is a frozen block or an infinite web of branches, the result for the human observer is the same. Free will is a ghost in the machine. In the block universe, your life was written into the coordinates of spacetime billions of years before your birth. In the multiverse, your specific choice is a mathematical certainty that was required to happen in at least one version of reality. Physics moves through the observer. Every action is a required step in a massive, unchangeable chain reaction that ignores human consent. Your consciousness is a passenger on a ride that was mapped out the moment the universe began. The feeling that you are driving is just another part of the script. From the perspective of the cosmos, a human life is a brief, predetermined flicker of data. Your final destination is not a possibility, it is a physical fact. Whether frozen in a 4D block or waiting at the end of a quantum branch, your fate is inescapable. You have always been trapped in this exact